And it's another cheery hello to my family, my friends, followers, and of course to my future self. This is the 16th video in my series about my journey by bicycle from the northernmost point of Japan down to the southernmost point of Okinawa. In this episode, I cycled from Kumamoto south down to Kagoshima, partly along the coast and partly through the countryside. But all the while I was pondering why it is that every convenience store has fried chicken and hard-boiled eggs, yet I never saw once a real live chicken or a chook farm at all, nowhere. And towards the end of the video, I'd like to introduce another cyclist I met, a lady called Linda from the US, who also was pondering the same question. Just in case anyone's wondering what this clip is about, there are so many beautiful young ladies on Instagram and YouTube wandering through nature, being beautiful, and I thought, if they can do it, so can I. So this is me wandering through nature, being beautiful. Right, time for another chat. I just came out of the tunnel up there, 650 metres long, 3 cars passed me, so it's not much traffic, it's all good. And I just came out to this side and there was a guy standing on the side of the road with his car parked and lights flashing. And he was waving me down frantically and I thought, what's going on? Is there something? Is there an accident been, or does he need help or what? And he came running up to me and gabbling excitedly, and then he pressed 190 Japanese yen into my hand. And I thought, this is really a bit strange. What on earth's going on? And I said, I don't speak Japanese. And he said, English little. And then he was going, peace, 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 safe, and peace. And yeah, he's just kept talking at me and didn't seem to want to let me go. And I sort of said in the end, after a few seconds of this, I thought, I'm not really comfortable with this. As a lone woman cycling through the mountains, this is a little bit too weird for me, so I just sort of said, I need to keep going, and I crossed to the other side of the road where there was a bike path and waved a friendly goodbye and took off. And he then hopped in his car and went back in the other direction, so basically did a U-turn and left. And I thought, yeah, it's a little bit weird. Look at that, the first sign that says Kagoshima, 137 kilometres. Wow. It's been a cold morning. Well, not such a cold morning, but a cold wind. But now the sun's come out and I need to put my thing on. I don't want to get sunburned. Konnichiwa. Got a bit of a head cold. Every time I stop I have to blow my nose. Every time I start again I have to re-blow my nose. Helps if you put this thing on the right way. The lady just walking past had one of these on, which is what reminded me I need to put it on. Even though there's hardly any sunshine, you still get burnt anyway. And now I can't blow my nose, so I'm just going to have to sniffle and snuffle. And there's a bit of a hill climb ahead. But in that case, I'll have to stop so I can blow my nose. That lady ahead, she and I have been tag teaming the whole way. The difference is she's very dedicated in her walking. She just walks, or even jogs. Whereas I keep starting. Stop to blow my nose, stop to put on my face thing, stop to video a train, stop to have a look at my map, stop just for the fun of stopping. Yeah, but that's life for me. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. And eventually I'll get somewhere. So it's lunchtime and I've decided to stop for lunch, and I found this perfect little park. It has everything you could possibly ask for. There are benches to sit on. There is a beautiful view. There's a map for me to ponder over, and I can see that I am here, and I can see there's an onsen along this river. So I don't know if I'll get to it, or I don't know if I'll spot it when I go past, but yeah, anyway. There is a toilet block. It even has a Western toilet with toilet paper and spare toilet paper up there. There's a drinking fountain. Let's see if it works. Oh, it does work. Wow. There's plenty of green grass to loll around on. Oh, got the sun in my eyes. I came from there. Now I'm going up there. Thank goodness for Google Maps. Google Maps has told me that there are 2 short tunnels followed by 1 longish one, and that should be the end of this climb. And thank goodness for the authorities have put in a slow lane, so I can cycle happily in the slow lane along with all the other cars that are on the slow lane, and some fast cars, and everybody else can go in the fast lane. Of course, you can't have a road without rubbish. When I was in Hokkaido looking at hills like this, I kept thinking about bears. Now I'm in Kyushu looking at hills like this, I'm thinking about spiders. How many gazillion spiders are there in these hills? That's what I want to know. Or maybe I don't want to know, but anyway. Hello cows, haven't seen many of you lately. Hey. And now it's time to tackle the question that everybody has been wanting to have answered. So here it is. Where are the chickens? I'm very sad. I was hanging out for lunch and I saw there was a Lawson's only about 2 kilometres down the road, so I pedalled to it. I was going to get myself some lunch there and then sit and have a picnic somewhere. It's the last Lawson's before the next town, about an hour's away, and the Lawson was shut. There were maintenance men swarming all over it and it was closed. And so I'm sitting here wanting to have a picnic. I think I've got an egg and I might, if I'm lucky, have a biscuit. Found an egg. 1 biscuit. A couple of coffee bags, but I've got no milk to put with them. And another biscuit, hallelujah, and some lollies. This variety, the ones that give you a bit of energy. And I've got a couple of these lollies, they're coffee lollies, sort of. On the other hand, I'm lucky to even have this for lunch, so it's all good. One egg. Speaking of eggs, I have not yet seen a chicken farm anywhere. So if you ask me what came first, the chicken or the egg, I'm not sure. Can't be the chicken because I haven't seen any. All I've seen is eggs. There are eggs everywhere, but there are no chickens except the deep fried ones. It's a conundrum. It's an eternal mystery of Japan. Where are the chickens? Where are the chook farms? I have seen cows. I have smelt pigs. I haven't seen them. I've smelt cows. I've seen a lot of different crops. Where are the chickens? Like I said, one egg, a bit of salt. You see this view? You see this bridge? One day, when I'm really rich and really famous, people will come here because this is where Footloose Freckle sat and ruminated on chickens and eggs. Here's another cow barn. I've ridden past a few of these. I tend to see these because they're out of the way. They're off the main road, so I think a lot of people would not be aware what's here. So this is what they look like. It's interesting to walk in cow shit again. Oh, there they are. They've all got rings through their noses. Hey cows. Still haven't seen any chook farms. No chickens. Lots of fried chicken and lots of eggs. No real live chickens going cluck cluck anywhere. And this is what you do with your rubbish in Japan. I'm not sure what sort of rubbish this is. I suspect it might be leftovers of some sort of crop or something. Anyway, nobody's worried about it. I don't suppose you need to be worried about it here in Kyushu, where the grass is really, really green and things don't catch light easily. Different to Australia. So we've made it to southern Kyushu, to Kagoshima. Yay! And there's the big volcano over there. And you can tell which way the wind's blowing by my flag. Still an active volcano. Apparently we can go a part of the way up, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll see tomorrow. We're taking the ferry to Sakurajima, big volcano. It was once an island, but is now connected to the mainland on the other side through lava flows apparently. But there's a four-masted ship just in front of us, which is equally impressive. Put my hand in the water and it's quite hot, so we're going to go further away. Footpath goes a long way and sort of pick what temperature you want. The further away you get, the cooler it gets. One of the biggest volcanoes in the world. That'll do. This is the lava from the volcano flowing down to the sea. Over there is Kagoshima. Here we have lots of lava. You pick it up, this lava's really heavy and it's sort of got speckles in it. But for the size of it, that's quite a heavy chunk of rock. All shapes and sizes. There's really little stuff like this. And great big boulders as well. If we get this. There's one question that's been plaguing me all the way through my journey through Japan, and that is, where are the chickens and where are the eggs? Because you see fried chickens everywhere and you see hard-boiled eggs everywhere, but I've never yet once seen a live chicken. Now, I've found somebody who knows the answer, so we'll see what she says. I'll just right out, Linda. Where are the chickens? Where are the eggs?
Well, according to Google, 40% of the chickens and eggs come from Brazil, Thailand.
Just tell us a name.
There's one more country. Brazil, Thailand, and China.
Right, okay.
Right, okay. 40% of the chickens and eggs come from out of the country. And I guess the other 60% are here, but we haven't seen them.